Rage on that beat, going crazy.
I am about to go to the mall, so I just wanted to do a little get ready with me. So yeah, so let me just get started. What brow pencil is this? Okay, my Ruby Kisses eyebrow pencil. So let me just go in. I already moisturized. You guys could probably tell I have two little breakouts right here that came up this morning. Very random, but that's okay. I have my remedy for that. Okay, this brow pencil is horrible. Okay, I have another one here that it's a brown pencil. It's a brand called Nabi. I think I found this one in Rainbow Store. Let me see if this one will work better. Hopefully it will. Maybe a little better. Okay, so yeah, this pencil is okay. Guys, today I am gonna be wearing a wig. It's a synthetic wig, which is the kind of wig I like. I'm kind of weird with that. I have human hair wigs, but they're so high maintenance. I find the synthetic wigs to be just super simple. So I'm gonna wear a very old one. Hopefully it doesn't look really bad because I haven't worn it in a while. Well, I wore it like a couple of weeks ago to a wedding. I have a new foundation. It's by MAC. I'm gonna link it below in the description box. And I'm gonna use it to clean up my brows. Okay, so I think I'm just about done with my brows. So I'm just gonna go in with the same MAC foundation, and I'm just gonna put a little bit over my lids. Usually I will go in with like a lighter concealer, but I want to do a very an extremely natural look. So I'm gonna just use the foundation since it's not too far off from my complexion. I mean, on the camera here it's showing up very light, but you have to trust when I say that it's not that light. I'm not really sure why it's coming up that way.
Rage on that beat, going crazy.
So next I'm gonna go in with my Revolution makeup palette. This is their Maxi Reloaded palette. And I'm just gonna go in with this brown color that we have here. I'm gonna use that as my transition color. It's very light, I would say. And we're going for natural today, very natural.
Rage on that beat, going crazy.
The aim is to not look made up. You know, I just want to look put together. So I don't want to look too fancy because we're just going to go to the mall, maybe grab dinner. But I do want to look as though I did put some thought into myself. Next, I'm gonna go in with a very light color. So I'm just gonna, this may be a little bit too light. Let me go in with this shade first, whatever this color is. May have been a little too light, but it's okay. We blend it out and let it come together. Ooh, it's coming out very light on the, you know how to fix that, right? I hope we do.
Rage on that beat, going crazy.
Touch up again with that dark brown color just to deepen the color a little bit. I don't want it to be too light. I think it's best to be looking down while you're doing this. Okay, so next I'm just gonna go in with my L'Oreal Voluminous mascara. It does clump quite a bit, but oh my god, it is so good at bringing out my lashes.
that beat going crazy.
Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with my foundation just a little bit, just as much. They should be able to hopefully cover everything. I like to concentrate under my eyes. That's my problem area, so I like to just concentrate like right here.
Rage on that beat going crazy.
Maybe I'll need a little bit more. For the longest time, I used to wear glasses and I had no idea I had bags until I started to wear contacts, and then I was like, oh my god, like, you know, I have bags. I had no idea I had bags because I guess the glasses used to conceal the bags. So that's something I had to get used to, which is crazy. I wish I had worn another concealer. I wish I went in with this concealer. I don't think it's too late. Hold on. Okay, I kind of changed my mind on this concealer. It's a very heavy concealer. It is a bit hot outside today. It's like 90 plus degrees and I don't want a cakey looking makeup, so I don't want to wear anything too heavy. And the LA Girl concealer is pretty heavy. So I'm gonna go in with a lighter weight concealer. A concealer that I've been liking is the Maybelline Fit Me concealer. Okay, so it's a lightweight foundation, which I think is perfect for a day like today, where I just want to be very simple, and it's gonna be very hot outside, and I want breathable makeup. I don't want anything just too crazy. Okay. Ooh, I'm gonna have a crooked nose. And it's very easy to blend out, which is another thing that I love about this concealer. Super easy to just blend out. The LA Girl concealer is pretty nice, but it is a nightmare to blend out sometimes. So yeah. Guys, are you ready for the summer? Like, do you have any plans? Are you excited? Do you not care? For me, I'm looking forward to the summer. I hate the cold, like, with a passion, which is why sometimes I question why I live in New York, because I mean, 9 months out of 12 it's pretty freaking cold here. I don't know why I'm here. I mean, New York is just one of those states. It's like, I think most of us that live here, we have like pretty much a love-hate relationship. I mean, I can't speak for everyone, but you know, New York is an awesome state to live. It's not super family friendly. Like, if you're trying to raise a family, it's not the best. But I mean, I would say that New York is one of the most inconvenient places to live. It is so convenient to live here, but then again, it is just super inconvenient to live here. I'm just gonna let this sit a little bit on my bags, because right now my bags are acting crazy. It's just acting crazy. So I'm gonna just let it sit there while I do my lips. Okay. The other day I went to Connecticut, and let me tell you, I missed New York so bad. Me and my husband went to a restaurant, and the restaurant I think closed at 8 or something like that. First of all, what kind of business are you running? Why are you closing at 8? You know what I'm saying? That's the time that a lot of adults are able to go out. So I'm not really understanding. Like, I don't understand what kind of business you're running if you close your business at 8. That's most, that to me, 8 o'clock is like the perfect time to go on a date or something like that, you know, between 7:30 and 8. So me and my husband, we went, you know, like true New Yorkers. We walked through the door like 7:40, and they were like, right? The guy, the owner, one of the owners was like, his wife, it was an Asian couple. She came out like, you want to eat? Come, you just got to eat fast. I was like, okay, would never be New York, okay? That would never be New York. So me and my husband looked at each other like, are we still going to have that conversation about living somewhere other than New York? Because, baby, I did not like that at all. Okay. So some of the things that I don't like about New York is that it's very overcrowded. Okay. And I hate the fact that there's a lot of traffic, and I hate the fact that there's nowhere to park, and I hate the fact that we have to move our cars on the other side of the street, and you know, I hate that. And I hate the fact that if you want to live in a very nice neighborhood, you gotta pay an arm and a leg. So those are just a couple of things that I don't like about living in New York. Other than that, it's a pretty cool state to live. But if you're thinking about it, those are some of the things to consider. I no longer take this the subway because I have no reason to anymore. But that was also something I truly hated about living in New York. But wherever I'm going now, I drive or my husband drives. But the subway gives me such freaking anxiety. It is just, because I don't like people to be super close to me. And on the subway, that's like the norm. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could complain about it, but you risk losing your life. You risk getting cursed out if you want to act all bougie, okay? So if you're not comfortable in a certain spot, like if you're on the subway and you're like not comfortable, don't ask someone else to make you comfortable. You move, okay? That's a rule. So if you come to New York and someone comes next to you, they're sitting like in a tiny spot, they're making you uncomfortable, you either suck it up or you get up, okay? But don't ask someone else to make you comfortable, because the first thing they're gonna say is like, honey, this is a subway. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with my HD Absolute New York setting powder, and this is in the color Brightening Banana. So those are just some rules, okay? You be polite to people, you mind your business here in New York. Like, you know, when I say polite, you don't have to go out of your way to be polite, but if the situation calls for it, you best believe you need to be polite. We're some of the most weird people because we don't really talk to each other. We basically mind our business, you know, but we expect you to be polite when it calls for it, okay? If I hold the door for you, you better say thank you, because you may be met with a little attitude like, you're welcome. You know what I'm saying? I've done that before. I've held the door for people. What do you think about that? You hold the door for someone, okay, and they don't say thank you. A lady did that to me at the mall the other day. She was just like, I'm like, you're welcome. And the guy behind her was laughing. I didn't do it to be funny. I was pissed because I'm like, I went out of my way to hold the door, and you walk through the door without saying like, I don't work here, miss. I'm not a security. What the hell? Like, who does that? But whatever. Okay, so next I'm gonna go in with my Peach Me palette, and I'm gonna go in with this color because right now I'm out of my bronzer. I didn't replace it as yet, so I'm using this as my bronzer. So I'm just gonna lightly go in around my hairline, okay? Just to put some color back in my face.
Rage on that beat, going crazy.
Okay. Alright, so next I'm gonna go in with this little peach shimmery color. I like to put that on. Oh, that was a lot, but that's okay, we could fix it. Okay, I just like to put a little bit on the apple of my cheek, because I don't know if I even have cheeks anymore because I got so skinny. Someone in my comment section said, oh, I saw your video when you used to be much heavier, and I think you look way more beautiful, or some shit like that. I'm like, you know what, I'm not gonna even respond, because imagine that. What makes you think you could come on the internet and break down to me why you think I looked better when I was heavier? I mean, the things that us content creators have to put up with, like, girl, I just came here to talk about my perfumes and my makeup, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? So right now, these little two pimples are bothering me, so I'm gonna let them look like moles. Okay? Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna turn those into moles. Okay, so that's pretty much it for my makeup. I'm gonna go ahead and let me see if I need to give myself some more light. Yeah. Okay, so now I am gonna go get my little dusty ass wig, and I'm gonna put it on for you guys. Hold on. Okay, so this is the wig. Okay, it's a little dusty, like I was saying. Okay, but it's a very nice wig. Like I said, it's a it's synthetic, but I usually like synthetic wigs. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put this baby on. It's a side part. I bought it in my beauty supply store. If I could find it, I'll link it. Oh my god, I look crazy. But yeah. So let's see if we could just get this situated. Okay. I look completely different. I mean, it could be a center part. It's not really a center part, it's a side part, you could tell. Usually I like to go in and just pull out a little bit of my own edges so it blends better. Yeah, I feel as though it blends better that way. So yeah. All right. So yeah, I like to just kind of mess up the front a little bit so it doesn't look too biggy. Okay, so I get a little bit of my gel, but the reason why I'm wearing a wig today, honestly, is because my real hair, I didn't get a chance to really wash it. So yeah, it's a mess. When I do that, sometimes I like to just pull for a wig. Do I need to pull this more? I wish this was alive so y'all could help me. Okay. So I'm just gonna go in with my Pump It Up spray, and I'm just gonna spray it. Ooh. Okay. Okay. So yeah, I like to just do that, and just kind of like allow that to dry a little bit. Ooh, okay, girl, my makeup. No. Ooh, what is it trying to do? Okay, so I'm just gonna take a little bit of my foundation, and I'm just gonna go in and just kind of like bring the part down a little bit like that, so it looks a little bit more natural. I'm gonna show you guys my outfit now. A lot of you guys may remember this bodysuit, because I did do a rainbow haul and I had tried this on, but today I'm gonna show you guys how I put the whole thing together. It's just so freaking hot.